Everyone has their passport with them, correct? Yes. No worries. No passports needed today. We can cruise right on past. That's because this is the world's first international peace park. So we're not permitted to land, but we are allowed to cross on the water into the United States. And we'll be cruising the Upper Waterton Lake. That's what this lake is called. 7 miles from point to point. There's actually 3 different lakes in the Waterton chain. The middle lake you can see just off the left, back through that channel. There's green and red buoys or markers floating. So those are the narrows. It gets real shallow in there, so we can't actually take these boats through that channel. So the tour boat's only running on the upper lake. This is the longest, the deepest, and the coldest of the 3. And we have just a little bit of a north breeze blowing today. Brought in these clouds. It also brought the smoke out of the valley. If you were in town yesterday, you would have noticed it was very smoky, very hazy. So today, even though it is a little bit cooler with the north wind, it has pushed the smoke out of the valley. So that's the silver lining. And before we get going too far, I am required to give a brief safety talk. So the name of this vessel, this is the Ronnie Paul, and she's licensed for 48 passengers. So life jackets in the main cabin stored on either sides of these seats. I've got children life jackets just up behind me in the bow compartment. The boat here is fully equipped with firefighting and first aid equipment. And we have 2 life rings on the upper deck. The big white barrel up top, that's an inflatable platform. So I can carry 75 passengers. In the unlikely event that this vessel were to sink this afternoon, we would simply deploy that, get everyone here safely on board, and then just continue on around the lake paddling, making sure we get you your money's worth after all today, right?
Okay, cool.
But all joking aside, your crew here, we have your safety concerns well met. In the event of an emergency, just follow our instructions. We'll take good care of you. We're both trained and certified through Transport Canada. Your captain up here at the front, this is Captain Mike. Everybody say hi to Mike. And he's a very experienced captain. He's been doing this for over 15 years. He's been a captain here. He grew up in the town. So he's one of the true Waterton locals. He's climbed all the mountains, very avid outdoorsman. So good experience. And my name is Chris. I'll be giving a little bit of a commentary as we go around the lake today. I don't have a set formal commentary, so if you do have questions, just raise your hand or shout out, and I'll do my best to try and answer any questions that you might have today. And the good news is I won't talk for the whole trip either. I will give you some peace and quiet to enjoy this scenery without the sound of my voice and visit amongst yourselves, your friends, your family. But to get us started off here, you'll notice already how close we are to the shoreline. So you do have one job today, besides sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying this tour, and that is to scan these shorelines for wildlife. So if you see any animals today, shout out to your crew here, and we can do our best to slow this boat down and maneuver in. Try and get everyone some good photo opportunities. Your captain, he can pivot the boat, he can spin the boat right around, so both sides will get good opportunities to take pictures. And we'll follow a bit of a figure-8 pattern around the lake, so equal shoreline viewing opportunities. But all sorts of animals to be seen from here. We've got mule deer, white-tailed deer, bighorn sheep, elk, moose, mountain goats, bald eagles, golden eagles, osprey, sandhill crane, trumpeter swans, black bears, grizzly bears, foxes, coyotes. We've even seen mountain lions, lynx, and earlier this summer 2 wolves. We've been here our whole life. We've never seen wolves before on this lake. So they are out here. They're just extremely rare to see. So you never quite know what to expect. And the brush can make it difficult. There could be animals 10, 15 feet back that you'll never see because the brush is so thick. So we'll scan the shorelines. Sometimes they come to the water's edge. Yesterday, in fact, we had a great black bear sighting. He was sitting right on a beach just a little further down on this shoreline, like just eating berries. So we just slowed down and stopped and watched that bear eating for a little bit. Very stunning to see a view of the border here. Your captain, he's like Mark Twain on the Mississippi. He's used to commanding this vessel quite well. line here. It's stated in the treaty between these two countries that where the border is, it must be clearly marked. So that's why they do it. And they do re-clear it by hand. So they go with chainsaws, axes, brush cutters. Usually every 10 to 15 years is when they do that. And it'll just start to regrow.
Alberta.
Woo-wee. Oh, Debbie, look at that.
Elbow Falls.
Elbow Falls, you need? Elbow Falls.
I decided to stop in the middle. So Last time I was here, it was the middle of the winter with snow.
Oh, really?
So we brought Dina's family, and we were making snow angels in the ground, having snowball
What
fights.
the river is frozen or just like
The river
this?
flows all the time.
Oh, flow all the time,
Yeah.
not frozen.
No.
Oh,
And then the waterfalls run all year round.
oh, okay.
But, so we're having snowball fights down here.
Really?
And they're from Indonesia. They've never seen
Never
snow.
seen the snow.
They're like, this is. We bought winter clothes for them.
Yeah,
At Valley Village.
Oh, yeah.
So when we got here, we had all. Yeah, oh, you remember now.
我来加拿大这个地方是喀纳西第一天碰到下雪，这边很特别，我第一次感觉哦，很不会讲了，你自己
特别。
你自己来要感受到才知道。大家记得要来加拿大，记得要来这个地方，你会感受到不一样。Check it out。
Check it out, y'all.
Whoa, the water is so clearly. So we're gonna go into the waterfalls.
Mustafa wants to come over here, walking with Mustafa. Cheers! Everybody say cheers!
The problem, I get a problem with my phone. I didn't get it up. Oh, nggak ada tadi. Ya.
Jangan saya bikin udah sama ya. Udah aku jangan ketengah lagi aku. Oh, kan situ.
macet. 3 kilometer.